Alright, Grand Rising YouTube. Back in again to do an extended reading, because as I was clearing the table, a lot of the cards, well, most of the cards that was down, I cleared up and was guided to put and leave what's here now. Because the advice of the Hermit, I heard, we've only just begun. Came through in the last reading, take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1, okay, maybe 2, and move on. This Hermit is taking you through each of your houses, is the energy is that I'm picking up on, or at least to house 2. And this is just coming to me now, so I'm not even sure what house 2 represents. You might have to look that up and see how it may but there's a need to let go. There's a need to make better choices. This is what the Hermit is saying to this Queen of Swords. There's a need to see something from a different point of view, a different perspective, and not so long ago who you was before the change that you became into. And I'm hearing that again, the phrase of Ebenezer Scrooge, before you became this unapproachable, unemotional, unsociable, over-financed, unreceptive. I'm hearing a lot of bad qualities, and this is what I feel is being said against you, maybe by a community, by an individual, by 2 individuals or more. But this is the message of the Hermit. The Hermit is wanting you to see some things, to come out of this energy of isolation, Queen of Swords, if you're resonating with this energy, and to see some things. And it might just shock you, like I titled the last reading, or I was going to title the last reading. I might change that. You may just shock yourself. You may let this person in through the door who you built a brick wall up against. Blockage. They're coming in to break down that blockage. And this is who's doing a lot of talking. This is the card I was looking for during the last reading. And somebody was just going on and on, just rabbiting on and on. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and just listen. That energy is coming back towards you. But I don't want to say with no good intention, but they're hearing the reverse. So this could just be, it might not be, or what I picked up, it's a partner of your child. It's a partner of your child. And this person's wanting to come back with the intentions of commitment with your child. There could possibly be a pregnancy also here. And the reason why I feel like there's a dislike, Queen of Swords, towards this Queen of Wands is because this Queen of Wands is not who you feel fit to be, for your child to be with. Queen of Wands in the reverse, what's coming to my mind right now is promiscuous, flighty, unrespectful, very loud, very talkative. I'm hearing very immature, just sees things as black and white, doesn't understand that there's more to this. Immature energy I'm picking up. But there's an age gap between this Queen of Wands and your child. Tell me more, what is this advice of the Hermit in regards to this journey with the Queen of Swords? What's the advice of this Hermit? Selling out. I'm hearing don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Especially if there's like, I'm picking up an energy of grandchild. Especially if this Queen of Wands in the reverse is pregnant. Regardless of how it happened kind of thing, that's neither here nor there no more. There's a new beginning that's coming, and in order for you to be a part of this new beginning that's coming, there's a need for you to kind of cut your nose off to spite your face. For this child or this person person who's approaching the Queen of Swords during this holiday season, and I really feel like it's this holiday season. This is someone who's got nostalgia. This is somebody who's been affected within their sexuality because of the foundation. It's kind of kept them withdrawn. It's kind of stopped them being that free spirit who they want to be. And we've got 4 and 1 here. The conflict between the 4 and the 1. The 1 is the Queen of Swords' energy, and the 4 is the child's energy. Bring it down to a 5. That's the 5. That's the lack. That's the lost. That's the confusion. That's the crying over spilt milk and wishing that things could have been different kind of an energy. That's caused this Queen of Swords to miss out and caused this child certain low self-esteem issues, affecting possibly their sexuality, acting out from a place because of the foundation, because of the transparency I'm hearing of what the pastors brought them. It's almost like people can see through them like an open book, I'm hearing. Tell me more about this Queen of Wands here in the reverse. Why is this Queen of Wands here in the reverse? Someone's holding on to something in regards to again, we've got Alchemist, but it directly wants to come into the reverse. I feel like somebody's stopping. I feel like the Queen of Swords feels like this Queen of Wands in the reverse is stopping their child from manifesting the things that they wanting to manifest. There's been a lot of possible manipulation around someone's sexuality. And the Alchemist card in the reverse is card number 25. Bring it down to a 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Bring it down to the 3. It's almost a kind of energy where a mother may feel like a Queen of Wands used a child's foundation, trauma, problems, issues against them. Preyed on their confidence, their low self-esteem, their vulnerability, their transparency. Kind of molded them as they wanted them to be, with that older, with that age gap energy. Brought them to their way of thinking, their world, that of wherever that spiritual world may be for them. Be it a cult, be it some kind of church gathering, or however it may resonate. But it's changed from what was to now what is, and not even what is, but what is maybe for somebody else. It's not necessarily you can see that that's for the right path for your child, but then I'm hearing right now, who are you to make that decision for a grown man or a grown woman? I'm hearing that phrase going back to my last reading when I said I say to my children that coming to this part of the reading, you don't want your children to be just like you. You want your children to be more than you. So you're here now to teach them from the errors of your choices, your mistakes. And I don't even like to say mistakes because I don't believe nothing is a mistake. Everything happens for a reason in this life. The reason why I'm picking up here is that you may have such an issue with this Queen of Wands in the reverse is because at some point in your life, that's where you began. You know, who feels it knows. So that's how come, going back to my last reading, you're a master teacher for this child in regards to the energies that they're attracting. You see them from a distance because you hold that pain. I'm hearing cut from the same cloth. Whereas you may have made a change, this Queen of Wands is not making a change. Entrapment is at the bottom of the deck. what's going to be the overall energy in regards to this Queen of Swords and this energy of this child coming forward, coming through? And I don't even feel like this is the right deck to use, but nevertheless, past life relationship is neither in the upright nor the reverse. You have known each other before, so this can be a child that you share some kind of past life time with. It's like history is manifesting itself again in the now, in the current situation. I'm picking up an energy of you could have been, and this is just how reincarnation works, I guess, and all of that, some kind of partner to whosoever this is coming in towards you in a past life, then let's say. And there's a need to clear up some kind of past manipulation, past karmic energy. Tell me more about the energy between this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Wands. What's this energy? What's the overall? It's all to do with the same lifetime. There's a need to pay attention to the red flags. This Queen of Wands who's coming towards you with whosoever this is, this child energy, is again a karmic energy from a past life. This is pay attention to the red flags falling on top of the card Alchemist, which was the Queen of Wands' energy in the reverse, some kind of manipulation. I'm hearing some kind of doctor. This could have been someone who lived within a temple, within a tomb, a special place. I'm hearing a sacred place that somebody may go to. Reconciliation is at the bottom of the deck. Tell me more about this energy of selling out. In regards to this energy, overall outcome for this Queen of Swords. Deception. This is a cycle I'm hearing. This is a cycle. There's a need for you not to be so judgmental and speak some kind of truth in regards to what you see in the red flags and the lies and the deception around this past life connection, around this soul connection that you have with this possible child or whosoever this is that's coming back around with this unwelcome visitor and that you've blocked off, and now in a kind of way needing to see things in regards to this Queen of Wands in another light. And this is the reason why the Hermit in the reverse is here, this Ghost of Xmas past, is trying to show you the cycle of life, that sometimes in life our children will meet us as their parents, and this is a cycle. History has a funny way of repeating itself in order to clear up any old karma that's needing to be cleared in order for you to step out of your comfort zone and into your north, into that change, into this new age, Aquarius energy. What's the deception? Someone needs to speak quickly. It says, the temple of my body, peaceful among thorns. So yeah, I feel like this mothering energy who's so against this Queen of Wands is cut from the same cloth as this Queen of Wands. But this Queen of Swords has turned their life around in some way, shape or form. Cleared up that karma from the past, but now having to look at it through the eyes of their child. Their child is now having to relive out that same karma. The sins of a mother, the sins of a father kind of energy is what I'm picking up on. Going back to the other reading, this son was going through some form of nostalgia in regards to some form of feeling neglect from birth. And this was going round and round. Loving woman. In the last reading, there was the Queen of Pentacles was in the reverse, so there was no love coming. But this is the movement forward. This is what this child or whosoever this is coming towards you is wanting. They're wanting this loving woman, this maternal, nurturing energy. Empress energy is what came through. Tell me more about the energy of this Queen of Swords. The forward movement. What's this? Transformations. Changing the way of being, thinking, feeling, doing things. Tell me more about this energy of this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands I'm hearing right now is you in a past life. Metaphorically, I'm hearing. Family, friends, and guides. Joyous and fun. And that's, again, the Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who will have a good time. Somebody who wouldn't necessarily pay attention to the red flags, just have a good time. Full of energy. It's that rabbit energy. At it like rabbits is what I'm getting now. But again, in the last reading, I was hearing them talking like rabbits. So just bubbly, loud, very joyous. No spiritual guidance is what I'm hearing. Family, friends, or guides, they don't take no check from nobody. They just do what they want to do, and they just do it regardless. Fuck it. I heard, yes, I done it. Fuck it. Put it in a bucket. And yeah, I did it. Fuck it. Put it in a bucket. That's from years ago, back in the 90s, Kid and Play house party. So there could be some relevance around a house party here. Going back to the Beyonce song that I was channeling from since yesterday rising. The song's gone now. It's because I've already done that reading. Drunken love. And something happening within a kitchen. There could have been a conception within a kitchen. This is the conversation that's coming towards you. That's disrespectful for anyone to come and tell a mother that. So this could be a friend, even. Tell me more about this transformation for the Queen of Swords in regards to the energy of this reading. Transformation. So it says the land between. Card number 40. Again, break it down to 4. Wants to fall over on joyous fun. What was missing is gonna be returned, I'm hearing. Your heart center part is gonna be restored. That bridge is going to be something that restores your heart chakra. That energy of what made you feel numb, that Ebenezer Scrooge kind of energy is going to be healed. Once you go back and you see what it is you need to see within this dream state, within this visit from Christmas past, Christmas future, Christmas present, past, present and future, you're going to transform the way you are. You may not have been able to be the parent you want it to be, but I'm hearing you will be the grandmother you want to be. Tell me more about this energy of this loving woman. And there's the heart again. Let it go. There's a need to leave the past in the past. There's a need to break that karmic cycle, that karmic chain that's causing this gap. You save yourself, you save your soul. You learn the lessons in this lifetime. You heal you heal the next generation for another lifetime. For this lifetime, I'm hearing. Tell me more about this energy of family, friends, and guides. Why is family, friends, and guides here? In regards to this joyous, fun energy of this Queen of Wands. I'm hearing you can turn this around. If you just listen to your guides. I'm seeing family, friends, and guides, but your guides, this could be your family, friends, and guides in the spirit realm. Because why? You're an oracle, you're a gift. That's what all of this is nudging you to. This is here. This is all happening for you to come to realizations of the world that you're in and exactly who you are within this world that we're in. Card number 37. This Queen of Wands is here to show you exactly who it is that you are. That's her role. You either love it or it's the kind of energy, it's either you love them or you don't. It's like Marmite. You either love it or you don't. It says what you want to be known, what is believed about you, and use the quickest way. And on the reverse of that is information to explain, communication about, resulting from fluctuations of, making better choices, and I need to let go. There's a high energy of needing to let go of the of your ego is first of all, but there's another word. It's like of your, not your high standards, because your standards have to always be high, but you can't have high standards. How can I say this then? You can't expect someone to be a particular way to you and you're not willing to give that back. Give and take was the energy that came through in the beginning of part 1. This is a need to give and take in order to heal that gap within the heart. There's a need to be more joyous and fun and more outgoing, just like this Queen of Wands. Just like the Queen of Wands. I'm hearing maybe not as promiscuous, but that energy of being fun going, loving, being out there, just talkative, just being vulnerable, transparent, I'm hearing. What it is that you've manifested, what it is that you've overcome in this alchemist energy. You've overcome some real shadiness, I want to say, around friends and family. You got a story to tell is what I'm hearing right now. What's the purpose for this Queen of Wands? God box. It says, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. So this Queen of Wands could be a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Queen of Swords in regards to the energy of this reading. Crown chakra is blocked, Queen of Swords. It says, pay attention to your ideas as they are messages of true divine guidance sent in answers to your prayers. But there's a blockage. Cancel, clear, and delete. Use only positive words and thoughts as they rapidly manifest into form. Ask the angels to cancel the effects of past negative thinking. I feel that someone's unable to do this right now. Affecting the solar plexus, affecting the confidence. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in a positive way, but I feel like, yes, that's being done. Because solar plexus is up here in the upright. Very assertive. Aquarius energy. But maybe too assertive. Maybe someone's a bit too, like the card says, too tight ass. In life, I was going to say in the situation, but just in life in general. And that's the reason why this Ghost of Christmas past, present, and future is come to pay you a visit, in order for you to see who you are in regards to this energy of the oracle gift. You need to let that loving woman within shine in order for you to become this lover. It says parents. It says the divine truth is that your parents clearly love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you to heal from any pain associated with your mother or your father. I love it how it just aligns perfectly. Crystals are in the reverse. It says the energy of crystals supports you and helps with your present situation. That's the knowledge. That's like the wisdom that you need to know, but maybe you don't know. So this is the kind of making better choices that you're needing to take in. How it is that you can relax the mind, the body and the soul in order to make the adjustments that you're needing to make. And sometimes crystals is something that relaxes people, and other forms of things like aromatherapy, candles, water, holistic health is what I'm hearing right now, going back to another calling in All Stars that I did. But this is definitely about healing family issues, especially with a parent here. A parent is needing to see themselves, a mirror image of themselves coming to knock their door, that you put a blockage up. You don't want to see this person because they remind you of you. But that's not fair on the individual, to a sense, because just because they remind you of you, it doesn't necessarily mean they're not willing to make that change. If you've made that change, why is it not possible that someone else can't make that change? If you can see yourself within them, then hopefully, as you've made that change, they will be able to see themselves within you. I hope that made sense. You're here to both teach and trigger and teach. I'm hearing you can possibly end up best friends, one of a kind, cut from the same cloth. Here to mirror each other's, I don't even want to say that, but not to forget, there's a child in the middle of this that needs to heal a relationship with their parent. Where's the energy of this Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands energy, Knight of Pentacles energy, this child? Ace of Wands. There's no passion to do so, possibly, maybe. The will, there's no drive. Going back to part 1, this Queen of Wands was helping whosoever this child is have the drive to come towards their parents. It's almost like this Queen of Wands also recognize this Queen of Swords within themselves and wants this child to do better in regards to the situation with their parents, in order for that solar plexus healing, that healing of that sexuality. Promiscuousness is what I'm picking up from the Two of Swords. Maybe sometimes you had to do something. You had to leave this child in order to, I'm hearing pursue your happiness, but that's not a, there's an energy, let me read it. So it says, write any worries, concerns or desires. So again, okay, it makes sense. So it's like this child is needing to heal the fact that they feel left behind, that no time and attention, going back to part 1, was put into them, that they grew up outside of their parents. They never had that loving home. Where they grew, it was quite cold, I'm hearing right now, very cold. And these worries are needing to be released, and the only person that can give this child these answers is the Queen of Swords. That truth. That clarity, that closure. Tell me more about this child that's needing to heal. The Knave of Pentacles, they're coming to knock at the door in order to heal that missing gap in between them. This can also be a child going back to where it was that they were raised. Some kind of organization, some kind of church setting, possibly. This is a nun. But this child is older now. Or maybe this child, you may have seen this child once before. Many years ago, I'm hearing. Many years ago. Saw this child once. Tell me more about this Knave of Pentacles. This is the Death card in the reverse. Possibly, maybe this child may have been told that their parent was no longer with us. Possibly this mother could have possibly passed away at childbirth, is what this child was told. I'm picking up the energy on. So that's why there was no passion, no will to ever go looking. But something along the line changed. Tell me more about this energy of this name of Pentacles. They received, or maybe this child has just turned 18 and received some information. Ten of Cups. Tell me more about this Death card. Why's the Death card here in the reverse? This is the Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there could have been no contact until this child reached a certain age, 18 in the UK, that they couldn't receive the tangible information, the facts that they needed in order to go to where it is that they're going to. They had to wait a long time in order for this information to come through because they were codependent. Child energy, Capricorn energy. This could be a Capricorn child. Tell me more about this energy of the Two of Swords. Two of Cups in the reverse, so 2-2. Mind over matter, I'm hearing. There was no emotion within this Two of Swords. There was no whosoever this was, it wasn't a family member. And if it was, then it could have possibly been with a connection. This child may have been left with a father. A mother may have had a child and left this child with a father. And this child is returning back. Tell me more about this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. This child is returning back to a possible Scorpio energy. Tell me more about this energy of the Knight of Pentacles. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? Eight of Cups. There was some kind of emotional loss here. This could be returning to somebody's grave. Tell me more about this energy. That's the Sun card in the reverse. Masculine energy. I feel like something wasn't very wish fulfillment. Someone didn't manage to get out of that rut in their head, that entrapment feeling, stuck within their emotions, reliving the past over and over again, the disconnection with parents, the illusions. And this is the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Somebody wasn't able to get there quick enough, or someone's trying to get somewhere quick enough, but time is holding them back. Time is working against you. Or there may be another sibling who gets there first. Tell me more about this energy of this Knight of Wands here in the reverse. Nine of Wands is in the reverse. Something became too much. This became all too much is what I'm hearing. It was a heavy load to carry on your back. Still is, I'm hearing. And there's a need to release that. King of Wands. Knight of Wands, sorry. Tell me more about this nine. The Nine of Wands. The burden of the separation between what you may have thought to be a soul connection. The flame's gone out, literally. Tell me more about this Nine of Wands in the reverse in regards to the energy of this situation. I feel like this was all too much for a young child to take on their back. They needed some form of guidance and support through this loss of having this emotional gap, not being raised within the family home. 9 of Swords, sorry. This is again come out again for the second time in the reverse. 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. This is somebody that's gone through it mentally and physically. This has had some kind of effect on the body, on the physical body. Not having the right information of where it is that they're needing to go. This child, I feel like, was given false information. I feel like this child was told that it's too late to meet their birthing parents. Tell me more about the energy of this devil. Why is this devil here? And that's why they lived a fast life. That's why they lived a fast life. But this child is ready to go, ready to make that movement, ready to jump in their car. I'm ready to meet their parents. I'm hearing meeting their parents. Going back to part 1, this with their partner, and now I'm seeing the Bernie Mac one, when his daughter brings her fiance back home, but he's of a different race, and it kind of shocked Bernie Mac. But in the end, everything was okay. Bernie Mac saw that he had good intentions for his daughter, regardless of his religion, color, or creed. That was neither here nor there. And I feel like there's some kind of point to this in this reading, especially part 1. This is another kind of energy I'm tapping into. This could be child number 2 for the Queen of Swords I'm feeling. But it's very similar. The children have lived very similar lifestyles. The one that was with you and the one that wasn't. Both living fast lifestyles, trying to escape the heavy burdens of feeling that neglect. Releasing that energy, releasing all of this pain, this heartache. There's a need to release it. It's too much. I'm hearing it's too much. Tell me more about the energy of this Capricorn. Where this heart is, where this missing ground is, and I'm seeing that there's a Capricorn right in the middle of this. Somebody who may need to be cancelled, cleared, and deleted, because that's what's blocking someone's crown chakra. It's affecting someone's mind. Someone may need to have some kind of Reiki, some acupuncture, or something. This could have been in regards to I'm seeing a car here. Why is this Chariot here? I'm hearing relaxation after some kind of and I was just about to say injury. So there could have been some kind of someone could have been going too fast, away from mental conflict, mental entrapment, self-sabotage. Tell me more about the energy of this Chariot. Could also be talking to a Cancerian energy. Here we've got the 8 of Wands. Someone's moving very fast, very quickly. Not seeing something, or maybe seeing something now, because we've got the 4 of Swords is in the reverse. This guy's wearing glasses, sight impaired. He's got one of those sticks to see where it is that he's going, but this is in the reverse. Someone's maybe needing some kind of holistic healing, some kind of healing. Not the traditional way of healing, the Western way of healing with medication, more acupuncture, herbs and stuff like that, in order for them to see something in a different way. This is what someone needed. Someone needed this kind of way of seeing things in order to get to this happy home, this 10 of Cups. But someone has to go back in order to come forward. Someone has to go back to the past and make peace with their past. And I feel like spirituality has taught somebody to do this. Definitely feel like I'm talking to a Cancerian energy. But again, this can be any zodiac. But it's only because the Cancerian card is sticking out to me. heavily again, and it did also in part 1. I'm hearing I saw, but did I say? Or someone saying I see a lot more than I care to say. And I was saying that a lot in one of my other readings recently. The time now is 555. Major life changes are coming for somebody right now. Major realizations is what I'm hearing also. Tell me more about this energy of this Knight of Pentacles. What's the intentions of this Knight of Pentacles? The Tower. To let something go. To allow the Tower to fall. In part 1, it was in the reverse. In this reading, it's in the upright. Someone's now built up the courage to make this amends, to fill this bridge in their gap within their heart, is what I want to say. Tell me more about the energy of this Tower, which is Scorpio energy. The Tower is never a bad thing. Never a bad thing. So when you see the Tower, don't fear the Tower, and neither should you fear the Death card, because they're both about the change. They're both about breaking through the illusions and the confusions of the past. And this is the Six of Pentacles. Balancing up the scales. This is going to make things even for you. You're going to receive the answers that you're needing to receive. Tell me more about this energy of this. Oops. So this is the Nine of Pentacles. And then we've got the Ten of Pentacles and the Hangman. You're going to be able to be enlightened to some things. It's going to wake you up to some things. You're going to have major realizations, shocking realizations. But nevertheless, you're going to have that closure that you need in order to move forward to your destiny, to where it is that you're needing to be. Scorpio energy. Seeing things a lot more differently now. No longer allowing the water to drown you. Letting the water drain out. Letting things go. Letting go of what it is that you're holding on to in regards to this abandonment of the past by your parents. What's this Tower for this this Knight of Pentacles? Why's the Tower here in regards to this Hangman and Ten of Pentacles? It could be an ending to some kind of family issue, some family disagreement, which is this is what this is all about. And we've got Judgment. Yeah, judgment call is being made. Someone's returning to make a judgment call on this situation, to ending to this. King of Pentacles. So now the Knight of Pentacles is coming towards you, more enlightened, more mature, I'm hearing, more stable. Looking at things from a different perspective now. As an adult. Have a better understanding of why a mother may have needed to hand their child over or children over to somebody who was more able to do what it was that they was unable to do for one reason or the other. Tell me more about this energy of Judgment. What's in the Magician? Seeing past the manipulation. Hangman again. One more card on this energy of the Lovers, making better decisions to take yourself out of feeling overwhelmed and overburdened, from living a flash life, covering up all of this worry and burdens that you have with flashy lifestyles, fast living. It's almost like an energy here of someone now being humbled, Gemini energy, into making better choices. One more card on this Devil. Six of Wands, Nine of Cups. There won't be no victory if you hold on to this energy and keep stagnant with this Devil Capricorn energy. There's not going to be no victory. There's no enlightenment. There's no awakening to this. You're forever going to be stuck in that hangman energy. There's a need to let the past go. Let this tower drop and rebuild it. And on that note, I hope you all have a good day, and that this has brought enough confirmation. There's been a lot of information that's come through, and I'm noticing this is happening with my gifts. A lot more information's coming through, a lot more messages. I'm literally hearing conversations, seeing visions, all at the same time as talking. I feel like someone's is dealing with a lot right now. And first of all, they know they need to heal the past. I'm hearing the past will set you free.